Alright, hello and welcome to Clear Notion. In today's video, we're going to talk about what emotions are. So basically, to summarize the gist of this entire topic here, emotions are the difference between your needs, values, expectations, desires, and your perceptions of reality. So, you just imagine snow-covered mountains, far out in some distant country. And there's one skier who's, just kind of cruising down the slopes, just enjoying himself, having a real good time. And you know how you go side to side? Well, he goes side and it kicks up a little bit of snow. He gets in front of it, but when he looks back, it's causing an avalanche. So now he's going as fast as he can to try to get away from this, and he sees over there that there's an underpass where he can kind of go under and get some shelter. So he does. He goes over there fast as he can, and the avalanche kind of goes by, and he's okay. But now he's trapped. So now, just from that, there's a lot of different things that could be happening. He could be experiencing terror. His heart is probably racing. The thing that's difficult to imagine, though, is that he's not feeling anything. Again, our expectations and the difference between our expectations and our perceptions are the emotions that we feel. So then we can ask, why is he so terrified of, being trapped there? Well, the reason is because if he wasn't scared when he was going down the mountain, he wouldn't have found shelter. Now, the argument here that somebody might make is that if you don't have to be scared in order to care about your body. Well, that may be true, but the emotion of fear is these lower level emotions are what make us care so much about our bodies, about ourselves, about our perspectives. Because you might think that purely logically you would just save yourself, but that's not the case, because strictly from an objective standpoint, it is not the case that one body is more valuable than another or that you would even care. So, why is he terrified? Because he needs a body to survive. He needs heat to survive in the cave. And the emotion of terror helps him to survive, to care about himself, and to survive. Now, all of the lower level animal emotions help you survive. You specifically. And see, this is interesting because that's not the case with the higher level emotions. All right. So I'm just going to hit this from another angle as well. Emotions are chemical and experiential manifestations of the energy levels or vibrations that are fundamental to reality. You get that? They're there to help us survive. That's not, of course, all they're there for, because on higher levels, they help the community survive. They help other people around us survive. They help diversity, generally survive. Perhaps at the expense of your own life. But see, that doesn't happen on lower level emotions. That only happens when you get to the level of courage. So emotions are just labels that we put on vibrations of reality. So when you want something one way and it goes another way, then the difference is the emotion that you experience, and that's where they come from. If a man were to sit in a room all day and nothing were to change ever, first of all, this is a terribly boring story, but second of all, he's not going through a roller coaster of emotions. He's just feeling one thing, probably apathy. But honestly, you could change the context around it and make him feel anything. It's very, very, very tricky. All right, that's all I have to say for today. Peace.